know what, actually, ne? I think I'm just gonna do it. I've been working on fixing the lighting for the last 10 minutes, and truth be told, no one dies because everyone can see me, including myself. Like, I can see myself, I think. And I'm using my back camera. Now, I am very tempted to use the front camera because then I can analyze and see myself. And I think that's probably the problem now with anything we create. We're so obsessed with beauty, perfection. Well, at least I am. And I wasn't really aware of this. But I think choosing how you appear is deeply rooted in some sort of insecurity where you don't think that the people around you see you in a positive way. So you want to alter, edit, position, present as if you are having a professional photo shoot. You want to look like a model because models look the way that they look. You want to look desirable. And I think beauty, like Mbuza Ndlozi recently said, is very performative. It's very much an act. And trying to come to terms with the relationship between myself as an individual and the things around me and the people around me, even like beauty standards, what I think about myself, how I view myself, why that matters to me, is a journey. I've recently been thinking really hard about wigs, and I think at the core of it is that every single time I wear a wig, maybe because I just want to, but usually it's to hide my hair. I think that's it for me. I think whenever I'm having a bad hair day, I'm like, oh, where's my wig? I want to put it on. Or whenever I don't feel beautiful, I think that the wig will beautify me. And maybe we're not here for all that discourse because it really doesn't matter. You know, just wear a wig or two. If you want to wear a wig, it's not that deep. And yeah, perhaps not, but I think on a deeper level, when you start to view things such as starting a channel and you're thinking so much so about, oh, I need to do so much admin, I need to put on some makeup, I need to make sure that the lighting is fine, I need to make sure that I look good and I sound good and I, you know, snazzy, funny, cute. I think it's very unhealthy. And I think it's why we're so disconnected and unable to really enjoy our relationships and our love and just our existence, just because we always want to be beautiful. Now, there's nothing wrong with beauty. Beauty is great, you know, but as a central theme in one's life, I don't think we should focus so much on it. I think it holds too much weight in the decisions that we make sometimes, you know, things like, should I post a picture or should I not post a picture? Things like, ooh, I don't want to have people see what I look like in the morning just after I wake up because of commentary like, oh, you must wash your face. I get that. Maybe it's not even about being beauty, but about being presentable. But there's something very beautiful about natural art form, like who you really are on camera, off camera. And I think my life's quest, or at least the hope I have for this channel, is that it's going to be real and raw and natural, you know. And I'm going to do my best to not try and over edit, over analyze, and be sucked into the machine of perfectionism and content creation instead of just something called sharing my life and my thoughts and opinions. So yeah, beauty is not central to this channel. I don't want it to be. And having grown up as a person who has won herself through many insecurities I think this is a really good and great first step. I think being here years after my first friend Lindo told me to start a YouTube channel, and just being afraid of being in front of the camera and being observed and looked at, it's interesting to see how far I've come. Not to say that this step is not without its own, not limitations so much so, but its own challenges. I actually just spent the last 30 minutes trying to get the lighting right on my camera, and it was great, it was amazing. And then I realized, oh, I needed to hook up a mic, and because I'm so disorganized, I wouldn't have been able to find the mics now. I know I have them somewhere, there's one that doesn't really work, and you know what, I don't have it all figured out. I don't think I'm that person, I never have been, but I'm a person that's here and that's trying. So hey, my name is Tandega. I have a podcast called the Tea with Tea podcast. I run a book club with my friends. I've been struggling to read though this year. This is year 2025. This is the first book I'm reading this year, and it's February and I'm still on this book. So giving myself grace one day at a time to keep going even when I'm not winning at things in the moment. I mean, I think winners do quit. Like, I believe in quitting sometimes, but to keep going at things that you really want to get done at, I think that's really great. So why am I here? I don't know. I just came to tell you that real is raw and true and great, and that I'm excited to start this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna really do here. I've been hoping that my episodes are gonna be on video for the podcast, but I don't know if I can manage that yet. I'll try and fail or win or learn, but there's a really long way to go. I have a good phone that I invested in a year ago, so I'm gonna use that for now. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to stop being lazy about pursuing myself and love myself enough to see things through. So yeah, I'm trying to practice speaking and comfortability and acceptance and collaboration, as well as the love that I have for community. And I hope that this place here is a great starting ground. So I don't know, usually I've seen a couple of videos where people do a get to know me. They call it a get to know me tag. I don't think I need one, because I think myself was going to be revealed to you as we travel this journey of life together. And I think that's sufficient. I think knowing my name is sufficient. I grew up in Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, studied in Johannesburg, came back home after quitting school in postgrad, and I treat myself like an apology a lot of the time, carry myself like an apology, trying to be less guilty about things that I didn't do right. I'm trying to be more forgiving, even to myself. I don't know if I think I'm just a decent person. I don't think I'm a good person or a bad person. I just think I just am. I have really cool people in my life. I try to keep them all, but sometimes I fail at that. And I think that's okay. It's sad, but it's fine. Everything that I do creatively, I wish my aunt was still here to see it, but she's not. But I hope, heaven has an internet connection and that she can see some of the stuff that I get done down here. I write, I run a Instagram page called She Writes and Speaks. I am one of those people who writes from inspiration. I know a lot of people don't think that's okay. But this year I'm starting a writing course that I haven't paid for yet. I still hope I'm registered. I love to have conversations, but when I feel like I'm not being listened to, I shut down. I don't like to compete for a voice. I think my voice, if it's meant to be heard, will be heard in that setting. Maybe that's a bit egotistical, but that's also okay. Like a little bit of that is fine. And I love music. I enjoy consuming art in its different forms. I would not say I'm an art enthusiast. I just think I enjoy it. I love to unpack things. And so I'm an avid, I'm a curious individual. That's why I read a lot, ask a lot of questions, and try to get to the bottom of things. It's the best and worst thing about me, my intellectual ability. Interesting fact, I have a degree in mathematics and economics. Do I love my job? I am grateful for my job. Love it is a stretch. Yeah, I think that's enough. And I think, thank you. This is me. I don't know what the next video is going to be about, but there's going to be a next one. So I hope you're going to be here for the next one. And if not, that's cool. We'll meet again on some other frequency or never again. Whatever the case may be, thank you for sitting through my rambling and welcome to this lifestyle.